Friends, welcome to our October monthly pajama party. We are so excited that you have joined us. And if you couldn't join us live, we are so thrilled that you're taking your time to watch the replay. We value your time so much, and we are so grateful to have you here. I was just telling everyone, I'm so excited to see everybody's faces. I feel like it's been forever, and it's just really cool that we can have this opportunity to connect. I know a lot of people were zoomed out after the 2020 years, but I'm really thankful that we still have this as an option. So it's so glad to see your faces. All right. So as a reminder, we do a fun giveaway every month at the end. So Jen, if you could just mark down who's here, and remember you have to be here from the start to the finish, or I guess not if you jump on late. You just have to be there at the end when we call your name. And you can't have won previously. Um, so I think who won last time? Was it Jamie? Yes, Jamie, and then Carol, her name was drawn the time before. So you two disqualified, but love that you guys are still here. You're not here for the free stuff, right? You're not here for the fun card. Oh, I appreciate you. Cool. So, tonight we get to hear from Holly about her Scentsy journey. She's going to be our consultant spotlight for the night, and I can't wait to hear from her. I also thought about trying to say her last name, but I didn't want to butcher it. So if you want to say your last name for us, oh no, where'd you guys go? Shoot, I accidentally just, there we go. Okay. I don't know how to work my,
Hey, Arielle,
what happened?
what'd you do?
I don't know. Oh, there
You,
you are,
so Jamie can't win, and who else? I forgot the other person.
Carol.
Carol can't. Oh, of course, those two stinkers. Y'all, wow, girls, wow.
Yeah,
Way to
I
way to
know.
win.
So we get to hear from Holly tonight about her Scentsy journey, her story. And after she is done kind of sharing that, she is going to go into our kind of roundtable conversation that I prepped everyone for on my messages and my text earlier. That we are going to have everybody share something that they're either loving in their business or doing really well. Because sometimes the things that we are doing really well, we may not necessarily love, but those are the habit stacking things that keep our businesses going. So or how she's finding success. So once she's done sharing her story, she will launch right into that. And then I'm just going to pick random people and I'm going to have you share. And you have to have your camera on and mic on. I know Angie's at Chicken and Pickle with her husband right now, so she may or may not be able to pop on. But Holly, I'm gonna give you the floor. Oh, I see Angie's face. Holly, you get the floor, and I can't wait to hear from you.
Okay, hello all. My story is, I think, a little bit different than other people's. It's kind of long-winded. There's kind of some funny notes to it. Um, so I will start off with some backstory. So I live in a rural area in upstate New York. I am closer to Canada than I am to New York City. And when I say rural, we have more cows per capita than we do people. And so, like, our local school is elementary through high school. And I want to say the entire student body is about 1,100 kids. So the graduating classes are fairly small. I'll say about 70 kids in a graduating class. So I tell you that story because my sponsor is actually, went to school with my kids. Not necessarily in their class, but again, because it's such a small student body, even if you're not related, you know everybody who lives around here. So when she first reached out to me about Scentsy, she had asked me to join her VIP page. And, my thought process was she went to school with my kids. She's a stay-at-home mom. Sure, I'll do whatever she needs for me to support her in that journey. And I had no idea what Scentsy was. And when she asked me to join her VIP page, I saw some warmers and wax, and I was like, oh geez, I don't need any more crap at my house and all that kind of stuff. And then I realized that my sister had actually gifted me Scentsy the previous Christmas. And I never really opened it or did anything with it because, again, I didn't need any more crap. I didn't burn candles. So, the stuff was just sitting in there in the box. So when I joined her VIP page, she had then asked me if I would host a party. And again, the sucker that I am, helping this stay-at-home mom, support her kids, support her family. She's went to school with my kids. So yes, I'll have a party, whatever you need me to do, whatever I can do to be supportive. So I had the party. The party actually went well. She asked me if I wanted to join, talked to me about the commission, and I'm like, I don't really think I need anything else to do. I um, have a part-time gig that I've had for years, as well as I usually have a full-time gig. So I was like, I don't know if I really want to do this. At that time, I was an independent consultant for another company. Again, just dabbling. Had a bag habit that I was trying to support, and so that's why I had all that stuff, and that's why I was doing it. So the party went well, and she's like, do you want to become a consultant? And I hemmed and I hawed, and I hemmed and I hawed. And then I said, yeah, you know what? I can be a consultant now that I've figured out what this stuff is, and I actually do have a warmer. I like this. I like the products and whatever. So yeah, sure, I'll do it. So we had a launch party online. I did not have an in-person launch party. She helped me do a launch party online. It did very well. I ended up sensational start level 2 in sales, and everything was good. And so I that's how my business started. And my why at that point was, um my husband's older than me, he's going to retire first. Scentsy is something that I can take anywhere that I go. I'm a massage therapist is my other part-time gig, and I thought, well, between the two, between Scentsy and the massage therapy, that's something that I can take just about anywhere and continue to contribute to the household, after my husband retires, no matter where we decide, to end up or whatever. And so I've done very well with sales, my whole Scentsy career. I'm now in 3 years. I've hit the bonus 3 or 4 times. So I do really well with sales. Team building, I'm not really so good at. I seem to find people who I think need it, and I'm maybe not good at showing them how to get where they need to be. So I've always had, like I said earlier, a full-time job, the part-time job, and then, an additional side hustle. So in February, well, let me step back a little bit. The full-time job that I had, I was a case manager at a local assisted living facility for the elderly. I had been there 12 or 13 years. I was a case manager. It was my dream job. I loved human service. I loved what I did. I didn't do hands-on care any longer, but I was available if the staff needed help or whatever. I was an advocate for the staff, an advocate for the residents. It was my dream job. And it was a private owner, and he sold it to a corporate company. And when they came in, they made a lot of changes, and it was no longer the human service industry that I had gotten into. It was no longer the job that I wanted for the human service factor. And so I actually had changed jobs, and the job that I had gone to, I was at for about 6 weeks, and I resigned effective immediately. Because again, human service, there wasn't any of that going on there. And I really didn't like the way things were going. And I didn't like the way that the job was making me feel personally and dealing with the elderly and the things in their lives. So in February, I resigned effective immediately. And then the following week is actually World Tour. And on my way home from World Tour, I got a phone call from my son, who was in the ER, and he couldn't walk. He was 28, couldn't walk, all sorts of different things going on with him. And so on my way from World Tour, I did not go home. I went to the emergency room at the hospital closest to our house. So after he was in the hospital for about a week, they diagnosed him with Guillain-Barré syndrome. They didn't know where it came from, why, possibly the flu that he had had. He wasn't somebody that got the vaccines, so it wasn't caused from that, and all that kind of stuff. So because of that, I did not rejoin the traditional workforce outside of the home. And so in February, Scentsy kind of needed to be a little bit more for me than just the side hustle that I was going to take into retirement. So since February, I've been working it certainly more as a business than as a hobby. And I started making a couple of different changes, a couple of different things that I have been doing. And it still wasn't exactly my joy. Like, I love it. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love it, but it wasn't bringing me joy. It was work. And I had to figure out the balance there. It was something that I really loved and I wanted to continue to love it. So I had to figure out what the balance was as to how to love it again, to have it bring me joy. And so I've made a couple of different changes over the last 6 months or so as far as my business goes, as far as how I approach my team and my team page, how I've made some changes to my VIP page, and those things have actually brought me more joy and have brought me great success. And I so that brings us to the joy factor that Arielle wanted me to talk about. um, I have found, since I've made the changes in my VIP page and also the changes to my business overall, that my connections with my customers are better, my connections with my teammates are better, and because those connections are better, that is actually bringing me joy. I am very grateful for that. I'm very grateful for all of them. Actually, one of my posts today was thanking them for showing up, my customers for showing up, for being there, for letting me be silly, and reaching out and asking me about my family and all of that. And I thank each and every one of you for not just buying what I'm selling, but for being there for me, for all of the things, for supporting me, for supporting my small business. And so that is definitely the thing right now that is bringing me joy and gratitude, is the connections that I have with my customers and my team.
Oh my gosh, what a story, Holly. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh, that's so incredible. Can I ask, what kind of changes did you make? Yeah, I
Um,
saw
so the changes as far as my VIP page or my team page or both.
both,
Okay.
all of it.
So I am someone who is not you see me behind the camera, not in front of the camera. So one of the changes that I've made is I'm actually doing more lives in my VIP page. I joined the Marco Polo thing. I actually started talking to you guys more before I started talking to them. And I know some of them. So that's one of the changes I made. And another big change that I made was my VIP page, the group, the people in there, some of them were people that were from my launch party 3 years ago, and they never bought anything, and they were just there. But if I had a contest, they would enter it. And so I went through, and I don't know the exact number, but I literally cut out half of the people that were in my VIP group because they either had only bought from my launch party or they never bought at all. And I did not feel as though it was fair to my actual customers that these other people had the potential to get something for free, you know, when they really weren't contributing, they were just kind of taking up space. So those are the major changes that I made to my VIP page. I also started making one of my daily posts is gratitude, something about gratitude or positive affirmation or something
Love
like
that.
that. So those are the changes to my VIP page. And then the change to my team page is I have tried to provide them with more resources, whether it's albums, whether it's files, whether it's, different party, party lines, that kind of thing. And also like a daily engagement post in there for them as well, just to let them know that I am here, I am showing up, I am commenting on their comments and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Awesome, Holly. That is so encouraging. And I know people give conflicting feelings with the VIP group and cutting some people out, leaving some people in. And honestly, it's just trust your gut. Go with what's working for your business. And you're right, like the people who only want the free stuff, I would choose different winners. But it's okay to cut them out too. Like they can
Mm-hmm.
still support you on your personal profile.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to be invited into your VIP group. That's a special place. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you so much for sharing. I love it. Any questions for Holly? I didn't see anything pop through in the chat, but if you have any questions,
Holly, I don't have any questions, but I just want to say, like, I love, love, love that you said for your VIP group, one of the things you did was just like a daily like gratitude. I absolutely love that. And that's something that I used to be a lot better about. And I think I've gotten away from it the last few months, just with life. But I think that that is so important because even though that VIP group is for people who love Scentsy, I love that you like recognize they're still their people, your people.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you make it a really, really wonderful community that they want to be at, it doesn't need to be a VIP Scentsy group. It can just be a really great, safe space.
Mm-hmm.
And I've tried to like do that, and I love that you did that, and how you have tried to find your joy in things, even though your heart told you this is, that you loved service with like, other people, and this is kind of the route it's taken you. Maybe this will segue into something like back into that, maybe doing, I don't know, maybe doing things at, assisted living homes or things with Scentsy there. Like, I don't know, but I just feel like sometimes there's a really cool path that we didn't see.
Mm-hmm.
And God's like sitting there going, yo, I don't know what path you're on, but this is the one I keep trying to get you to. Like
No,
all
I
the things
agree.
happen. And I
I
love
agree.
that you embraced it. I love it. I think it's just such a beautiful story.
Thank you.
awesome. Any other questions for Holly? Cool. Hey, Angie, do you have a sec that you can like pop on here and just share what you're loving right now? I saw you. Are you advertising your business? Is that what you were putting on the board? Yes. Oh, you're muted.
I have a question for Holly. I was trying to figure out how to unmute myself. Um, with living in such a rural area, is your customer base more like the people that live there or people from elsewhere?
It's actually a good combination of both. I would say probably 65% is local, but the rest of it are, their friends and family that live elsewhere.
Okay. My second question was gonna be, how did you reach farther than like your area. But
Definitely parties. Definitely
okay.
parties.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, thank you.
Those were good questions. Okay, Angie, I know you are time
Okay.
limited. Share what's bringing joy in your business real quick.
So when we came to Chicken and Pickle, we were just coming because my husband had to fast today for a 3 p.m. doctor's appointment. So we were like, we need to eat after. So we
Yeah.
had the kids meet us here. And so we walked into Chicken and Pickle, and they have like right when you walk in, um, they have a board so you can put like your business cards, and it's a big board now. They used to have it back by the drinks.
Oh
So
yeah.
I had put up business cards before, but this is a bigger board. So I had catalogs with me. And so I put up a catalog up on the top, and then I put a couple business cards. Well, when we walked back out just now, the catalog is gone. Yay!
Okay.
But my business cards are still there, but the catalog is gone. So I was replacing it with two. So that's,
Fantastic.
yeah,
So now you need to make that like a weekly check-in spot.
yeah, most
Hmm.
definitely. Like
That's
I
awesome.
highly suggest anytime you see boards like that and stuff, make sure like you just put up your stuff. You
Hmm.
never know who will see it, who will take it, who it'll
True
catch
that.
the eye of. So
True that. Awesome. Hey, real quick before anybody else has to pop off, or can we just get a quick photo of
yeah.
everybody's face? You have 30 seconds, and then you can put your camera thingy back on. All right, I want to see everyone's face. Real quick. Smile. Vic. Vic. All right, you guys are holding your pose really well. Okay, now go. Smile, smile. Okay, Angie, will you call on somebody else? And we're just like when you're done sharing your joy, just call on somebody else and we'll end with me. And then I'll lead us into the next thing. Cool?
Okay, I call on Carol.
Thank you so much, Angie. That is so great to hear. I would have never thought to put it on a board. I don't know why, probably because when I go places I'm in, I'm out. I'm always in a hurry. Thank you so much for the idea, though. I wrote my notes down. Holly, you've had some great pointers as well. Thank you so much. In my business right now, I will say the excitement over the whiff boxes. I have new whiff box entries all the time. Sorry. And I feel like everybody's more and more excited because they're getting better and better. So if I had to pick anything in my business right now, it's definitely how hard they're going on the whiff boxes in the change and the price is right. And everybody seems to be super happy when they get it. And it's like literally Christmas every month for them. And I feel like that's a good thing for new people coming in and then older people that feel kind of like, oh, what am I going to do or say that's different? So that's where I'm at. Jamie.
Okay. I won't be looking at you guys when I say this because I have to write this. But what I am loving in my business right now is just all the products that are coming out. I don't necessarily have a lot of consistent customers, so I don't have like a lot of things that people consistently like, I would say, or can consistently afford. Um, but I'm super excited about, I did a list today of people that might be interested in a flower party. And I'm going to be sending out dates and times for that for them to choose from. And I hope that that goes really well. But I did get a new customer today, and that was also really fun. She is one of my coworkers, and I told her that we had that sale that was ending at 4 o'clock. So she got on there and she's like, "Oh my goodness, my sister or my mom love all this stuff." Um, so she was going through it, and she actually made a purchase and got the free warmer. And so she was super excited about that as well. And so I think I gained a new customer and possibly some of her siblings as well as new customers. Um, but that is it for me. Um, April, because you have the cute kitty cat.
Yeah, he's a mess. Thank you. Um, as of right now, I'm just thankful and happy that I'm active after the past couple months being really rough. Actually, like physically, I'm getting ready for Halloween stuff. I'm going to be handing out samples to parents, adults. So that's kind of what I'm excited about. Hopefully expand out to people in my neighborhood and kind of get out there more, less virtually. Uh, Darla, I think I saw Darla in here. Darla, yeah.
You need to unmute, Darla. Did it pop
Woo!
up for you? Oh, there we go. Woohoo!
I did it.
And now you're falling.
Okay, I'm here. I heard my name. What am I supposed to do?
Darla, we would love it if you would share something that is bringing you joy in your business right now, or something that you're absolutely crushing and that you're consistent with. Um, or
Okay, got
both.
it.
Both would be fine too. And then you call on somebody else when you're done who hasn't already gone.
Okay. I had a rough month, I'm gonna say. Um, but you know what? I broke through it, and my team, I'm gonna say my team, they've been amazing, supportive, and I just want to thank them. They've been a great team. So I'm gonna say I'm really thankful for my team. That's all. Jennifer.
That's cheating.
No.
um, let's see. Yes, I'm with Darla. Darla and I've had a month. um, shoot.
It's okay.
We can circle back if you want.
It's okay. I'll quit.
Okay.
I'm good. Um, let's see, my business this month. You know what? I'm thankful that in one of the roughest months I've had, there's so many beautiful women I have met in this business that have, and I mean, like, even like with my customers, like in general, I had more people, Arielle, like that I have met in the last years message or contact me or reach out or just be there than I did people that I have known my whole life. And when I step back and I see that, I recognize that this business isn't a business. It's actually a fabulous group of human beings that has dramatically changed my life and made me a better person. And that the benefits of the residual of it is like a little paycheck, but the things that actually matter and will carry on for the whole rest of my life is this is so many fabulous, fabulous people that care and love, and it is beyond more than I can ever express. And that is what I can say, is that this business has not brought me a business. It has brought me a different family and a bunch of beautiful people. And that is what I will forever be grateful for. And I'm so thankful for it, especially this month. And if none of you know, me and Darla, I lost my daddy this month, and it was her uncle, who was one of her very best friends. So it was just a little bit of a month. And then Darla lost her little Millie Vanilli, who was one of the best little doggies ever for 15 years. So it's just been a month. So I'm going to call on. Okay, so who is Fix Phone?
Hi, that's Michelle. It's my work phone, but Michelle.
Okay, I'm going to put Michelle on there. That's what I'm calling on.
I couldn't figure out how to change it, but and
It's
I'm
okay.
driving, so I was like, I can't mess with that right now.
Well, I'm calling on Michelle.
So I haven't done much with my business. It's been really hard for me to get going. Just a lot going on, being a single mama, parents who are getting older and need much more care and help. But I'm glad I can do that. But I would probably say what I like is the whiff boxes. It makes me feel good. And I've been able to pass some of that stuff on to some people. But my favorite is that cute little Christmas warmer that we got in the last whiff box. So I'm super excited about that.
All right. Can you raise your hand if you haven't been called on yet? I think there's three of you. I just want to make sure yep. Okay, I thought so.
And I can't see because I'm driving. Sorry. I'm literally on the road. So if someone could call on somebody for me, that would be great.
Also, Jody hasn't been called on.
Yes. And Vic is those three. They're on the bottom of my screen. I don't know where they are in your panel, but they're on the bottom row of mine. So,
Okay.
Alcian, do you want to go ahead and go then?
Yes, I can. I was gonna
Perfect.
say people probably don't want to call me because they don't know how to say my name. I should change it to Allie. Because I know dang well I wouldn't. I'd be like, I don't know how to say that girl's name. I'm not gonna call on her.
Well, why don't you tell
Um,
everyone right now, and then they can keep saying it wrong, like a lot of people do my name, and it's going to be fine.
it's Alcyon. So like Alcyon. It's different, but that's okay. But I maybe should change it to Allie. So that's easier for everybody. First of all, Jen, Darla, I love you both so freaking much. Something that I'm excited about is in my business lately. I'm loving these drops that they're bringing out every Monday. These holiday drops, like they're so good. I'm like, holy crap! Like this one that just came out today. I'm like, oh my gosh, so pretty. Love the Christmas tree. Love all of those. So I feel like that's a really fun way to get my customers engaged. Like, hey, every Monday they're going to be bringing something new out, so just keep a lookout. Um, and I had something else and I forgot about it. I agree, the whiff boxes too. This month the whiff box was great, especially for gift giving. Like, holy crap, that's my Christmas gifts right there. I only have to spend 35 bucks a person. Hell yeah. So that is what I am excited about in my business as of right now. And helping Darla reach her goal for the month. I'm trying that too. We're on it. We're on it, Darla. Okay, I will call on, was it Vic that hasn't been? Okay.
Yep, Vic and Jody. So, Vic, oopsies, I just muted myself in the middle of talking. Um, if that doesn't tell you where I'm at today, then Vic will call on Jody, who will call on me. We'll be done. Okay, Vic.
Okay, I'm not sure if it's working. The internet here sucks today. One thing I'm really excited right now with my business is I'm growing in connections. So that's been fun, and that's about it, I guess.
Okay, can you guys hear me? Okay. I am thankful for something that's kind of big to me. And I have a dear friend on my team that signed up to be on my team, and it has been really, really good for her, super healthy. She's gotten out of her comfort zone big time. She even shared with me the other day that she doesn't have a large friend group, which I know several of us on here have huge friend groups. She doesn't. Her and I've known each other since we were little girls, but she said, that this just feels like a really safe place to come and share things with. I mean, she's been on stuff with Jen and myself. We talk almost every day, that Marco Polo thing that Jen got us going. But it just makes me so happy that it makes her feel good. And she has rocked it. She's been doing awesome. So I'm super proud of her. Like I said, out of her comfort zone. She also has MS, and it's pretty seriously MS. She can walk usually with a cane, but she usually walks with a scooter or moves around with a scooter or something. So she doesn't leave her house a lot. And this has just been super, super good for her. So that is something that I am extremely thankful for. Is just it's brought me joy seeing the joy on her face being on my team. Arielle's turn.
Oh my gosh, that is so encouraging. I love that so much. Oh, and I love when friends get to join us in this and see more than just the products that we sell. And they feel the community and they can be so engaged and figure out that this is that safe space. So that is so cool to hear as well. So thank you for sharing that. Um, I right now am loving the fact that this season of my personal life, I get to spend with my kids. They're in a lot of sports, they're doing a lot of activities, and the fact that I can still work this business and I get to be there for all those things that they need me for. And it just really means I have to be more intentional about the time I do have for my business to not get sucked into doom scrolling and whatever else distracts me. But being intentional with my time and then being able to set it down so that I can be fully present as a mom, as a wife. And I think that is, I mean, that is the reason that I began this business. Well, kind of. I started just to like support my own habit. But once I saw the potential, it was okay. I want to be there for my kids. I want to be able to say yes to the field trips, yes to all the things they need me for. And I'm not even kidding. They do a random a name drawing for field trips. I've been chosen for every field trip this year. Didn't happen last year. And I was like, one, I didn't even volunteer for. I'm like, oh, okay, my name was chosen. Okay, God, I hear you. And so getting to say yes to all those things is what's truly bringing me joy in this season. Because my kids are 10 and almost 12. And so like we're in the thick of like the little kid season, busy stuff, but maturing into like middle schoolers, young adult, and it's crazy, but what a blessing. So I keep getting distracted by my skeleton over here too, just hanging out on the lamp. I did it. I know it's there, but I see this foot and I just want to like pop it. Um, so thank you guys so much for sharing. I know that everything that you have found joy in, that you're having success with in your business and that you're loving is going to be so encouraging and helpful to others. Um, because even if you think, well, that's just like what I do on the daily, that's just what I'm enjoying. It's a small thing for me. It could be a big thing for somebody else. So really appreciate you guys sharing and contributing. Today, we just have a fun little training on how to boost your holiday sales. So I put up the poll in the group the other day, and it was the boosting holiday sales. There was one other option, and then I put just coming to chat. And somebody was like, "Well, like, are you still going to record it if it's just people coming to chat?" It's like that's a good question. But honestly, I want to be present and provide you guys with what you want and what you need in your businesses. So that helped me gauge where this should go. So you guys chose ways to boost holiday sales. And so I have a fun list of things to do. And I have a checklist version that I'll share in the group as well that you guys can print off. It doesn't have any pretty graphics or anything, but we don't need that, right? You just need the list to get it done. I have a list of 20 things. There are going to be 10 online and 10 offline. Jen and I were talking earlier, and Facebook is going wonky. I don't know what's happening with it, but Facebook is wonky and people aren't seeing the things that they normally were. And so we need to be able to think outside the box, but also keep utilizing it because they might see it a week later, but they'll see it probably. How many of you like get notifications for things that have happened in like the past couple weeks? And it's coming up in your feed. And I'm like, that would have been helpful, at the beginning of the month when I needed it. Anyway, that's not the point. So the holidays are a really beautiful, great, and easy time to grow your business. People are shopping, people are being invited over for parties. So think like hostess gifts that people are going to be needing. They're going to be decorating. And that's where we come in to help keep things super simple and convenient for them. So the 20 things that you can do you guys want to start online or offline first? Quick vote in the chat real quick. On. I see Jen mouthing really big online. Anybody else? You guys, I appreciate you so much. Well, Jen's the only one I can see saying something big, and I don't see any comments coming in. Oh, online. Okay, Alcyon said it too. All right, that was two votes. Thanks, guys. We'll start with online. Okay, so the first one is updating your profile picture and banners with something festive and fun. I oftentimes have just a banner that's generic for the season with my information on it. But that could be a fun time to add a fun twist to it, like put a Santa hat on yourself or something holiday inspired so that it boosts or it posts in people's feed like, oh, she updated her cover photo. What is
Mhm.
this? So it's just like a little bit of a reminder. Um, and then it's just like so fun because people sometimes don't realize the variety of products that we carry and the seasonal things. So it's a good reminder there. Number two is to send a quick text or email with gift ideas and easy shopping links. I love the share the shopping cart feature. It is so great. Hey, look, I built your bundle. Shop here. So good. So simple. Oh, Jen has a
Mhm. So
insert.
can you explain to everyone here how to kind of do that a little bit? Because a lot of people I don't think actually know how to do that.
Okay, let's just see it in action. Let's share my screen. I love this question. I have 11 billion tabs open, so please keep your judgments internal. We can talk about it later. Okay. Oh, apparently I have stuff in my cart already. Let's see what's there. Sometimes I put things in my cart to show like customers and also to build shopping bags. Oh, it was for the sale. That's what I had. Okay, so right now there's still two things in my shopping cart. So right here in my shopping bag, so I've added this. No, you know what? No, we're gonna start fresh. You need to see the whole thing. Oh, cool. Look at this new holiday collection that's here. Oh my gosh, that Merry Little Christmas warmer. Say less. Okay, and then let's add the Merry Pomegranate, which sounds divine, by the way. Okay, now we're going to go back to the cart. Oh, that's so great. You know what? I have three customers who would absolutely love this. I am going to, next to the shopping bag up here, this little arrow that's in a box, the share arrow, the sharrow. No, don't call it that. Copy it to your clipboard and then you paste it into whatever message. And it's going to be probably a really long link, and that's just annoying, but it can't be helped. Um, but you copy that link, it's copied to the clipboard, and you paste it into whatever system that you are messaging somebody. So you've automatically filled the cart for them. You have made it easy. So all they have to do, verify they want those two things, secure checkout, boom, done. Does that make sense? It is like the simplest thing. So great. Um, what's the thing? Simple, no, something since sliced bread. Easiest? We're gonna circle back. Number three. Go live or record a short video showing your top five gift picks. So, whether that's showing a video, your screen recording on your screen, maybe you don't have something on hand, but you want people to share it, or you know that people are loving it right now. You can share images, or what do you have at your house that is current in the catalog that you're loving that you can just do a quick video of, oh my gosh, I am loving this. Well, I don't love all these bars, but you can lie a little bit. Like you can say people are loving things because you don't have to love it because other people absolutely do. The Gilmore Girls collection, the wax bars, I love two of the bars. The other two bars are not my favorite. And so, but it comes as a set unless you want to start talking about club, but that's like a whole other thing. We're talking about easy giftable things right now. So this set is so nostalgic and wonderful. And then maybe talk about your favorite bar in the set. And so you can avoid the disgusting ones. But that's just like personal preference. Okay. Number four, share one product spotlight a day. Keep it simple and consistent. Just one product a day. That's all you have to do. We have 11 billion, like the open tabs in my browser. We have so many products for you to be able to spotlight. And with the collections that keep dropping every week, Scentsy is not lacking with things that we can talk to our customers about. And I don't know if you saw what's coming on November 1st, a Wicked collection. We're bringing the warmer back, the original bar, which, by the way, I forgot to put in my club last time. That sucker is going in, but we have a new wax set coming. Okay. Yes, please say less. Okay. So we can talk about those things this week because they're launching on Saturday. Number five, run a 12 days of Scentsy countdown, or you could do a fun giveaway for engagement. You don't have to do anything crazy, anything out of your price range. You could literally do a scent circle that ships in an envelope, a legal size envelope with one stamp. So whatever your budget is, you could even say, hey, $5 off your next order has to be through me. And then you can use host rewards to finagle the price of the item on your end of the workstation. Um, Or if you have stuff on hand and you're like, okay, I could give this away. I got it with my rewards. I got it for free anyway. Utilize those rewards. Number 6, make a post with gift ideas by price or occasion. Scentsy actually has a really good gift guide on our website that's 10 and under, 25 and under, and 50 and under. So you can utilize that. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. If your creative juices want to get flown and you have time and you want to kill, I would recommend spending it on income producing activities. But if you're like, man, I just need this creative outlet for me, awesome. Do that. Just make sure your IPAs get done first. Income producing activities. Number 7, create urgency with a last day to order for Christmas post. I know we're not quite there yet. That's going to be coming up in December, but keep that in mind as you're starting to share these posts. Maybe print out a calendar for November and December so that you kind of know your time frame and your timeline and map it out so you know what you're going to post and when. Number 8, share happy customer stories or photos from past holidays. Ask your customers for photos. Say, hey, do you have a photo of your this warmer setup or your Christmas, your holiday setup with your Scentsy in it? May I use that? Can you send me a quick text review of what you love about it? May I use that? Happy customer review. Everyone loves to see that. I'm nosy. I want to know what people think. I'm probably not going to say anything, on the post, but people are watching. Other people want to know other people's business. Okay, number 9, share how you use Scentsy in your own holiday decor. So right now, it's all the fall, all the pumpkins, Halloween. Next week, I don't know who goes right into Christmas starting after Halloween. Okay, April, love it. Carol, I'm not kidding you. Halloween used to be my favorite, but last week I straight up asked my kids, anybody else feel like just decorating for Christmas right now? And they both said immediately no. And so that was rude and hurtful. But on Saturday, Halloween's going away. And I think I'm just going to skip fall this year entirely. So we're probably going to go Christmas on Saturday. And we'll just do like a little bit every week, right? Just add a little bit more every week, just little touches. And it's going to be fine. And it's going to be beautiful. Okay. So showcase your own Scentsy holiday decor. Number 10, host a virtual holiday party or open house. Or if you have a large local customer base, have an open house in your house. So this season, like I said, it's been really beautiful and filled with spending time with my kids. I normally have at least one open house. I probably haven't had one since last fall. Our house has been like under renovation since February, the beginning of February. And so it's still not done. Um, Hoping by Thanksgiving, I would love to have a holiday open house. It's like one of my favorite things. I also used to do a local customer VIP event. So keep this in mind if that's something you want to do, where I would say, actually, it might be one of the things. That's an offline thing. Okay, hold on. We're going to circle back to that. I have a story that we're going to circle to on number 16. Okay. When I get to 16, I'll share this story. Okay. So that's it for the online activities, virtual party or open house. And you can just have your own personal display set up and invite people to look. And if you're wanting to sell things, like, okay, claim what you want. Here's what I've got. This is beautiful. You should own it. Okay, so offline ideas. Number 11, host an in-person open house with cocoa, samples, and music. Okay, this kind of ties in with number 16. I'm going to just do them together right now. 11 and 16. I used to host an event. Number 16 is offer to wrap gifts for free or for a small fee, cover the expenses. Um, that kind of gets sticky. I would just offer it for free because the ways that you can offset it are purchase full retail products with your host rewards, sell them at full retail price, use that money to get the like the wrapping paper, the bows, the tape. I would invite, it was a cocoa and gift wrapping event at my house. You bring any gifts that you need to wrap for the holiday season, and you wrap all of your gifts here because, like, wrapping gifts with kids in the house is one of the most stressful things. Like, I've got to get it wrapped right away, or where can I hide it that my Snoopy kids aren't going to find it? So it was the event of you bring the presents, you wrap them here, and it's going to be wrapping paper that they don't recognize, the kids, because kids are sneaky and they know, right? They know. So anyway, and there was fun bags, but I also had grab and go gifts on hand. So it kind of combines an open house with a hot cocoa and gift wrapping event. And it was so fun. And it was always one of my favorite events. So if my renovation's done, I might do that again this year, but maybe 2026 is my year. We're going to see. Okay, number 12, set up a small table at a local market or event. There are so many events happening this time of year, you guys. Small craft fairs, look at churches, look at schools. So many events happening. If you think events could be for you, a small event is a great way to dip your toe in the water to see if it's something that you're going to want to pursue in the future. Number 13, also combined with 11 and 16, pre-pack a few ready-to-go gift sets, stocking stuffers, and bundles. Great to have grab-and-go gifts this time of year. Maybe they're teacher gifts for the end of the semester before Christmas. Maybe neighbor gifts, like we were talking about earlier. People are going to parties. People are opening their home and having guests. So if you are invited to somebody's house, here's a candle or a fragrance flower. Thank you so much for opening your home to our group. Thank you for letting us come over, whatever. And Darla said in the comments for pop-ups too, for realtors. Yes. Um, Number 14, drop off thank you cards or sample packs to past customers. If you've got samples of wax that you hate, like Luke's Diner, like this is not for you, make some fun samples and get your card out there in your catalog. Gosh, thank you so much for being an amazing customer. I really appreciate you. I want you to have this so much. And get it out of my house. Thank you so much. Number 15, keep a mobile basket or tote of cash and carry items with you in your car. Don't go out Scentsy naked. Maybe you're at the dentist and you give a fragrance flower to the reception area and you're like, gosh, I really appreciate you guys. You're an amazing group of people. Oh my gosh, Arielle, this is amazing. Do you happen to have any on hand that I can buy? Actually, I have like, 13 in my car that I have ready to go. Just randomly be prepared. 16, we did. 17, partner with a local boutique or salon to display your products. And this can happen year round, by the way, but have something fun and festive that they can share with their clients. Because when somebody is sitting in a chair getting their hair done for a couple hours, wouldn't it be so cool to have a hairdresser friend say, hey, smell this while your hair is curing or toning or whatever it is. Is that the right word? Darla, correct me. Is it curing, toning, warming, coloring? You know, she's not going to correct me. She's just going to stare at me. She's just going to look at me like I'm a ding dong, which I am. Toning. Yeah, that was a real one. Great. Um, Partner, we just did that. Ask a friend, number 18. Ask a friend to host a sniff and shop night at their house. Or if you want, somebody last year suggested rolling open houses. So you have one day where your house is the open house setup, but you have hosts who bring their friends over and they have a time block. Hey, bring your friends over from 1 to 2 or 1 to 2:30. You guys can come smell, shop, do all the things. We've got somebody coming in right behind you at 2:30 to 3 or whatever the case is. Because then you can have everything set up in your home, whether it's products to purchase on hand or you just come, you smell, you get the Scentsy presentation. Your home is literally already set up for everything. So why not just have a rolling open house for people to bring their friends through? Okay, we did 18. Number 19 is gather contact info and always follow up after events or parties or in-person things. If you are giving a sample out to somebody, it is okay to say, hey, I am really curious to see what other people think about the sample, or I think that you would love the sample. Do you mind if I text you to see how you liked it so I can get some customer reviews going for this? Jen has something too. She, instead of doing this, she did this. So that was the
Scentsy
first example.
Connect. That's how you get everybody's info. Everybody knows that, right? Right? Like Scentsy Connect. It's right there. Scan and connect. Simplest way to get it all.
So simple. I love it. All right, the final one. I feel like this was already kind of said in the other one. Hmm. Share last minute gift ideas right before Christmas. You know what? That is really best done after the shipping cutoff has passed. So once the deadline is passed, like it's not guaranteed you're going to get it by Christmas. Oh, but I happen to have these grab and go gifts ready. So you've already had them ready for the open houses. You've already had them on hand, taking them when you go out with appointments and like you're giving gifts to people. You already have stuff ready. So make sure you let people know that you have things ready to go. I cannot emphasize enough. Have your own party open always. Share your own party link always if there is no host attached. The benefit with Scentsy is we get to double dip. We get the host rewards and we get the commissions. Build up those host rewards, get things at free or half price, charge full retail. And not only do you make the commissions on, the parties that were happening, but then you can make full price back on the things that you got using your rewards. That's one of my favorite Scentsy hacks ever. Truly, truly. And it's a great way to make extra cash. There's nothing that says you can't do that. You are selling something for the full retail value. You paid little to nothing for it. Freaking win. And like I was talking about earlier, if you can do that to buy supplies for home parties or events or open houses that you want to do, and there's the opportunity to make a lot of money back. Now, I do want to discourage you if you are not planning to have a lot of stock on hand, don't just go getting a lot of things with your words that you're not going to use. If you're going to stock up a lot on a lot of things that you're going to have available for gifts if the opportunity presents, or to sell, make sure that it's something that you are going to love and use if you don't sell it. Yeah. So that's my word of caution. Okay, wow, we made it through all, and we've got like 3.5 minutes left. Today is your 1 year Scentiversary. Darla, happy Scentiversary, happy Scentiversary, happy Scentiversary, happy Scentiversary, happy, 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 happy Scentiversary. No, I'm just gonna be done. That's so cool. Yay. I'm glad you got to celebrate with us. I love that so much. Okay, friends. Oh, what a night to celebrate and to share. And I'm so grateful all of you joined us. Does anybody have any questions about this really awesome list I shared? Like I told you, I'm going to share it. But I want to encourage you not to look at this list and be like, I need to do every single thing on here. That's overwhelming. That's daunting. I want to encourage you to pick 5 things from the list to start with, 5 total from online and offline. Do a little bit of both, right? You don't want to put all your eggs in one online basket or offline basket. Mix and match, see what works. And if you have the capacity to add more, add more. Cool. Any questions? That was a lot of talking I did. I'm glad I had this raspberry bubbly. It's one of my very favorite flavors. So good. All right. Well, Jen, do you have everybody's name? I adore you. Do you have everybody's name in the random generator thingy? I think she's making sure she has everybody's name. I see her double checking her list.
They still had to be here at the end, correct?
Yep.
Okay. April, Victoria,
2, 3, 5, 6, 7. There's eight possible winners.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who's not here right now? Okay, here's who I have. April's there, Jody, Darla, Vic, Michelle, which was on the flick phone. Yep, there she is. She fixed it. Holly. I don't see Holly now.
Yeah, she's here.
She is. Okay. Angela, Alcyon. Oh, wait. Do I have Victoria?
Did you put Jody?
Oh, I have Victoria twice. I have Jody.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay. You want me to spin it?
Spinner. Do it. I used to have an actual like spinny wheel that I used to write people's names on. It took up a lot of space.
Well, let's see. Who's mine? Whoop, whoop. All right, here we go, girls. I won't change it if I don't like you, because I like everybody. April!
Yay! Woo! Awesome! Congratulations! Yay! So April, just send me your mailing address, and I'll get you your card out this week.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Cool. Thank you everyone. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for your time, everyone. You are wonderful. You are so appreciated. I love you all. And I will get this recording posted into the event. So if your teammates and friends weren't able to catch it, make sure you direct them there so that they can catch the replay and learn from you guys and hopefully get some awesome tip ideas. And you guys, I can't wait to hang out with you in the group this month. And don't forget, next meeting is on the 17th of November because we are going to be into Thanksgiving week the following. And that is not, like, a lot of people are traveling. So we're just not going to mess with that. So we're doing it on November 17th next month. Cool?
And maybe we'll try to like put that in there a lot so everybody can remember.
Maybe I've been, if you guys read my emails, it's in there. Raise your hand if you don't read my email. Be honest right now. Do you read my email? Raise your hand if you don't. Cool. I love you guys. There's a couple people with no screens on and maybe they're raising their hand. I don't know, but that's a good way to sneak it. Okay, guys. We will talk to you next time. Love you guys. Have a great night.
Bye.